talked to a lot of players that played for him and different coaches and things like that have worked with him, and he came highly regarded.
Craig, good luck this weekend, back-to-back, I think, with Detroit. So wish you all the best and really appreciate your time on our show.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you. Okay. And we'll talk to you soon.
You bet.
Sounds good. Good luck. Thanks a lot.
That is the head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, last year the Leafs power play or penalty kill was 20th, somewhere around there. So
Ever tell you the time Craig Brewery scared the crap out of my mom?
What?
No.
Yeah. I'm rooming with him in Hershey. And
you were roommates with Craig Brewer?
Yeah.
Huh.
And my mom and dad are coming to the game, but they come early. They want to come see me. So they call me up. I say I'm in room whatever.
Yeah.
Chief answers the door, and he's wearing like a ripped off T-shirt with his guns just blazing. And my mom looks at him.
Guns N' Roses, sleeveless shirt.
She's like, she looks at me, she looks at him, and he's like a Coke machine.
Yeah, he's a weapon.
Yeah, he's a weapon.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're not playing in this league.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not.
Those guys, his chest are as deep as they are wide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not built.
Yeah. Okay, so.
What'd you grab from that?
Robertson's out, Cowan's in on center.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just maybe those last few comments about grooming Easton Cowan, and I think he knows what he has with this lineup. It didn't sound to me like there was an abundance of confidence that like there's someone in that group that could step up and play a more definitive role as a frontline guy. So he's just going to have to kind of mix and match here. And like at the end of the day, Nick Waugh is capped. I don't know what it is, 14 minutes, 15 minutes.
I think it's 15. I like it.
Okay, 15. It doesn't.
Buying stock.
I don't think Dakota Joshua is going to be a guy that can play 16 or 17 minutes. I don't think, Nick Robertson's in the plans to push him up into the top 6 and play 17 or 18 minutes.
No, I would say.
Who is out there for you?
He mentioned that, like, in game, he's going to make changes based on who's playing well and who isn't. That's going to be a consistent thing. And I think that's the right wing spot, Matthews and Nye, is going to be like here's the guy who's skating tonight reward spot.
So, Michelli.
But
they want him, they'd love for him to find it. He's the only one.
Be a guy that runs shotgun on a top 2 line and play 18 minutes a night?
I mean, he hasn't proven in the league that he can be that yet. I think they look at their lineup like you and I are doing now, and they're going, he's the only one with the pedigree to do it. Like, if he could find it. It's tough to play with great players. There's the pressure. There's whatever. He did make a couple nice plays last night.
First shift, I think he won a battle on the boards and put it right out in front.
Past, McCabe, who ripped it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't with Austin.
Yeah, it was.
That play was, yeah.
Yeah, he was on the ice with Austin.
Austin didn't have one scoring chance last night. Not one.
Oh, your point is the play he made wasn't to Austin.
I'm just saying that's the most important thing here is that he finds chemistry with Austin Matthews. There's no world that he can do what you think he can do without Austin. It has to be with Austin.
Michelli. For Michelli to have 80 points, like I said yesterday, you're going to have to find a little chemistry.
I know. But last night, Austin had as quiet of a game as I've ever seen his whole career.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, I've seen some quiet ones.
0 scoring chances. Not 1 or 2.
Right.
0.
Yeah.
Okay? That's as quiet as it gets. It can't happen. Okay. Over 60 minutes, it can't happen. Michelli, Domi, somebody's got to create with this guy.
Yeah, but, like, it's not there, Kim. They don't have the player. It's not on the roster. Like, Domi's 31 or something. 30? He's not becoming something he's never been in the league.
That's a concern.
Sure is, but it was a concern 2 weeks ago, too. It's like, this is a thing. So I'm curious, is this, let's see how good we are and wait till the deadline, see what we can get then? Or if they're like, we know we need this now.
Yeah. How long?
How long?
How long can you wait?
I think the more they win, the longer they can wait.
Last night's an example, like probably even last year, where they get outshot again. Stolarz, outside of Morgan Riley, is the best Leaf. And, you know, the star players from Montreal, like Suzuki and Cole Caulfield, I mean, they didn't have a good night either. But
And by the way, credit to Waugh on that. He did a great job against that line.
Yeah, but are you going to have to get a lot of points again like they did last night, where it's like it could go either way, and then Stolarz just out goalies his opposition?
Because he mentioned that their puck touches were bad. Like, I think he's talking about, remember, like 5 minutes into the game, Willie tried to like put it through someone at the blue line, turn it over, everyone kept skating. It's like, what is that? You know, like, I think you make better plays in the blue.
I thought that line was good.
They were good.
They were good.
Yeah. But yeah, I do worry about that whole possession stuff and having the puck more than the other team. They need someone. But I do think you have to get into the year till teams figure out what they have. Okay, we're bad. Okay, we're sellers. No one's given up.
I don't know. I don't know how you don't know already what the Leafs don't have, right?
I know the Leafs know. Lots of teams know what they don't have.
Yeah.
But I think other teams believe they're good right now who won't believe they're good after they lose a bunch 2 months from now. So
by American Thanksgiving.
That's
right?
kind of your first checkpoint of what are we?
Yeah. But again, last night's another example. Like, I didn't think Willie had a great game either, and that guy's so talented, he ends up with 3 points.
I thought he was pretty good.
You thought he was pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, sets up the first goal of the game.
And Tavares finds
Riley on
two assists, and somehow these guys still are a threat, man. They are.
That's elite players, right? It's like, oh, he was out there tonight. Oh, he had 2 points. You know, that's those guys sometimes.
May have to look like that a little bit for a while.
I think they're going to be in pretty even talent fights often. And when their star players are great, they'll get wins. And when their star players aren't great, it's going to be see how the goalie plays and hold on to your butts.
Not exactly the most.
Not the worst forecast.
Let's take a break, and then we'll do game time after the break.
All right, he's the producer, Sammy McKee. Says let's take a break. When we return, more Real Kipper and Bourne after these words. Welcome back to the studio. Nick Kypreos, Justin Bourne, and Sammy McKee, who's in a pickle.
Oh, you are the worst. Listen, there's off the record and on the record, and this is an off the record conversation.
I never said anything. I just said you're in a pickle.
Oh, yeah, great.
A dilly of a pickle.
Okay. No, I'm not backing anybody up. Derek, stop that. Stop that. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Do you want me to tell our fans?
No, I'm just going to generalize. Okay. This weekend puts a lot of people in a pickle. Okay,
it's
you.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yes, it's Canadian Thanksgiving, and the Jays could be playing in the first game, right?
Not could be. Are playing game one of the ALCS Thanksgiving Sunday. They won last night. I know you weren't watching. I know you don't care.
You're hoping for a 10 a.m. start so you can do both.
Yeah,
the game and then
the
have a Thanksgiving
unprecedented 8 a.m. first pitch. Okay, so
you got to pick.
I got offered 2 tickets from a close friend of mine for face value for the game on
Sunday.
Joy, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
But I am a very family-oriented guy, and I love my mother, and I love my father, and I love my sister, and I love my nephews, and I love my wife.
But if you miss Thanksgiving,
I cherish family time, and I have a guilty conscience.
Yeah.
But listen, there's Thanksgiving comes around every year, baby. ALCS doesn't. And we got Christmas coming up.
That's the best argument you can make.
Your family only wants 1 turkey
that
day.
They don't need it.
Don't give them 2.
And they'd have to live with me sitting on the couch at my sister's cottage when the Jays are running it up. And I'm like, I should have been there.
Mopey Moperson.
I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided yet.
Sleep on it.
I think I've already made it. Anyways.
Just overall thoughts on Montreal last night, because there's high expectations there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like they skate really well from the back end.
They're
Hudson,
fast.
Dobson, Lyko Struble skates. Obviously, Matheson skates well. Like, great mobile back end.
Heavy and tough enough. Like Dobson's a nice, skilled player, but I don't see any sandpaper remotely around him.
So this is the tough part about pulling yourself out of the basement. So you get good players like the players I just mentioned, and then you get to not be bad anymore. Okay, now you're in the games. Wild card team, you're not a wild card, you're in that pocket of teams. And then it's like, then you start comparing yourself against the good teams. And it's like, okay, you're mobile. Are you heavy? Are you this? The list of what you need, it gets harder to meet them all. I think they're kind of where they were last year around the league. I don't think they've improved a whole ton. I know they keep people like that Bolduc. Fine.
Scored a nice goal last night.
Yeah, Dobson, I'll tell you what, Islanders fans turned on him at the end of last year. That they turned him into 15 and 16 overall. They got Atchison and whoever else. People are very happy. So there's a reason. Dobson's good.
Patrick Waugh wasn't a fan.
Yeah. The Islanders fans were sharing with me the Matthews empty netter where Dobson just
Probably too
down.
Probably too hard to ask Jake to pull up the empty netter for the Leafs last night. I don't know how the hell he would do that right away, but
Islanders fans were like, seen that.
if you're not gonna mix in 2 hard strides on opening night with your new team for the Montreal Canadiens against the Toronto Maple Leafs, I know it's just one little thing, but that is a little bit of a not concern, but eye-opening moment for me.
Talented, imperfect player for sure.
Don't. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And
it was the Matthews goal. I put them on the
What
spot.
happened to Patrick Laine? Did he play 12 minutes last night? 13
They
minutes?
took that bad penalty. Was it on Tanev?
Yeah, the reach in.
Yeah.
This guy was.
He was Matthews.
He was Matthews. He was one of the fastest scoring young guns in recent history.
Shows you how much is up here, man. And it just that it's hard to do it. What?
No, I just got a hilarious text from my nephew. So it's my birthday, so I'm getting a lot of texts. I'm getting a lot of texts. So. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of texts.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah, and
turkeys.
my nephew, who's away at university for the first time, he just sent me a hilarious text. Hopefully my
Share it or
sister's
not
not.
share
No,
it?
can't,
Okay.
can't share. And hopefully
Right.
my sister's not listening because I'm going for dinner with her tonight. She's like, "What did he say?" Love you, Jack.
She's not listening.
Sometimes she does.
So yeah, I think Montreal is going to be in the mix for playoffs again.
Not a lock.
Not a lock.
Not a lock.
No.
They could take a small step back.
Progress is never linear, boys. And this is what my argument was for them missing the playoffs. It was a real shock that they got in last year, and they got a lot of standings locked.
They were last place early, weren't they?
Yeah, they
November.
had a hard climb, and
They lost 10 in a row and won 10 in a row. They had a really, well, maybe that's not correct, but it feels like they had a really long losing streak and a really long winning streak. It just, to me, it doesn't feel like it's necessarily linear.
we'll see. If Demidov can take a real step. By the way, that's the one that I will say I may be a little different than some people because people love Demidov, and I think his ceiling is incredibly high as one of the league's most talented players.
You could see the multi gears that he has to.
Dude,
to
his shimmy last night
his
that he
shimmy.
cooked Nylander on.
Yes.
He is, but I am a little hesitant about giving him the Calder Trophy. He got into playoffs last year and was very quiet. And I don't know, I think he's probably a 50-point guy this year and some highlight reels. And
Missed one coming straight down the chute last night, landed on its stick in the sweet spot, and he banged it off the end.
he'll have some days we come in here and go, oh, wow, he's electric.
For those of you that didn't catch our first hour, we had a bit of a conversation on expectations on teams, and we just mentioned the Montreal Canadiens and their expectations to go back to the playoffs, no question. Vancouver in our earlier hour, same thing. I mean, we talked to Sat Shaw, and he was mentioning that they should be able to compete for a spot as well. So many expectations around the league. I mentioned earlier that Pitt's the only one. Even when I look at San Jose Sharks, they don't want to, they're not looking to dump. They're looking to now build and win.
Chicago has no
Anaheim
expectations.
looking to build and win. There's a high expectations for like 30 teams to be better.
Yeah.
And better means we're not dumping.
Right. So it's game 1-ish for everyone right now. Who wants to lose this year? Pittsburgh, we think, wants to
Yes.
lose. Boston, I think, would prefer to lose than win.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I
They
think
spend a lot of
I
money
think-
on good players.
Buddy Zadorov, Lindholm to
Or
go
goalie.
with
they got
Pasternak,
money.
Swayman.
They've got Swayman who wants to come back
McAvoy.
and prove himself.
And I don't think they're as
not
bad.
dumping.
Okay, so it's only Pittsburgh in the league that we think wants
Honestly,
to lose.
Chicago
honestly,
wants to lose.
Chicago. They want to get points. They want to build.
And they
I'm
should have
telling you.
put that roster out there.
You can't lose.
They just don't
for
have-
years on purpose. Then be like, here we go. It's hard. It's hard to turn it around. So yeah,
You know,
to your
and
point, Kip. It's
You made a comment yesterday about still thinking that the Leafs will, go out and get somebody big, like
No, I think
in a trade.
I do think that, I mean, what we just talked about in our block beforehand and what the coach kind of just told us,
Yeah.
I think that you can anticipate heading towards the trade deadline, and this is a lot of what Raptor Living does in terms of tire kicking and whatever. I think the Leafs are going to be in the rumors for all the top guys. I think they're going to be somebody that's looking to add. I don't think this is a complete
I don't know.
game.
though.
One's not looking like this in playoffs.
I'm not sure how many by March names will be out there outside of Pitt.
There's always names.
Well,
We-
yeah,
it's October.
I know, but
It's
I-
October
I-
9th.
I don't think that there's going to be enough supply for the demand.
agreed, and you have to
In
act
quality,
earlier.
Sammy. In quality.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think
My
teams
point is that these teams want to get. No, it's just it
Flat
is-
cap for 15
whatever
years.
it- no,
Everybody thinks you're
it's
good.
because teams didn't know if they were buyers or sellers fast enough.
Yeah.
And they kind of let it pass.
Yeah.
I just don't know, going back to the Leafs, how realistic is there an 18 to 20 minute winger still going to be available?
Mhm. Yeah, like if it's available at any point, you have to act because there may.
Like the only
It
one
may
I can
never
tell you
come
right
available.
now that I could definitively tell you is Rust. You want Rust out of Pittsburgh, you just put a nice package together for Pittsburgh and you can have him now.
Would that be enough? Rust, is that good? A good enough player?
I like him.
Yeah.
He's all right. He's had some moments for sure, but I don't think that's, if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs and you're a Toronto Maple